There's a story of a man named Satan. He was trying to conquer Earth. Some called him Beelzebub. Some called him Lucifer. But he wanted to bring hell.
I just want to see where this was going.
I'm done. I was waiting for you to chime in, bro.
I couldn't. I was listening. I was in the audience. So
Satan.
This is the Satan bunch. The Satan bunch. And this what?
I had to count everybody else. Like, there's 7 people. I'm leaving.
You just see Satan just getting this.
The shoulder lean.
He just threw in the shoulder.
Come in with the shoulder lean. Good Lord.
That nigga just be beside you, Joe. Just Millie rocking like, yo, this is my shit.
Don't be beside me.
What would he look like?
What would he look like?
Yeah.
A white man.
Base guy. No. I don't know.
I feel like he would come in like in the dude with just a regular suit.
A good looking, charismatic white man.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'd be
Well set.
Well said, yeah, just like maybe 6'3".
When I say I'm well set financially, like yeah, like you said,
just all around charismatic. You know what I'm saying?
just like the perfect dude.
Yeah, the perfect guy, right?
Perfect dude, but he's evil.
Muscular, rich,
But
handsome,
evil.
but evil.
But evil.
But slick with it.
That's what I view.
Whatever it is,
Like,
it definitely have to be
This
something.
nigga, you know who he just described? The nigga's James Bond. My name's Satan. Lucifer Satan.
They call me the Lou.
They call me Lou.
Well, if you haven't figured out what the fuck we're talking about yet,
Your boy.
people, he said your boy.
It's your boy. Up here, throwing up the illuminating rock.
We're talking about
your boy.
talking about the light.
The one you love to hate, the light, the bringer
The one
of the
you
light.
love to hate.
The light bearer.
Yep.
That's who we're talking about
The
today.
nigga you love to hate.
In this
Don't must love me because you can't keep my name out
Hey,
your mouth.
but look, the thing about it is, he's always had your back.
Uh-oh. What you talking about?
And everything you've ever wanted to do in life.
What are you talking about?
Look, he's always been a nigga. You done worked hard today at work. You deserve to goddamn get toe up. He been a nigga, hey man, look. That bitch was designed to be fine for y'all to copulate.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Look, the devil,
we went down this route. Okay.
He's a man's man. He fucks with man. He fucks with humanity. He got humanity on his mind. You know what I'm saying? He fucks with humanity. He wants mankind to enjoy themselves.
The way he's saying is, through Jesus, there's only one way. But through Satan, you got hundreds and fifties, or you got big ass titties. Count the green, or get in between those big ass titties. Satan gives you multiple options to do what you want.
All I'm saying is,
this is an interesting path we're going down here. Okay.
But that's on some real shit though.
Satan understands. That's all I'm saying. Satan understands.
I've got my own 2 cents, but I'm really I want y'all to fully get this shit on the table. Okay. All right. Like go, speak on what y'all got to say about this, because I don't know where the fuck this is going. All I'm hearing is lust.
Bro.
What you mean? It's lust, power.
Greed, bro. I said
shit.
150s is green, bro. Big ass titties is lust.
Satan.
I can't confirm what's on the other side for myself.
Bro. Satan, bro.
Satan.
Lucifer?
So
that boy Lucifer was just like, bro, we oppressed. We're not gonna take it.
Hey, that's some real shit though.
In his mind, I can see
That's
that.
some real nigga
I
shit
can
though.
see that when you think about it.
He was the
it's
first
like, I can
rebel
see that.
ever. He was the first freedom fighter ever, nigga.
he was the first.
He's the first person to question. Like,
Yeah, he was the first one. Like, why? Why can't we do what we want to do?
You can even take it. He gave you true freedom. You can have everything but that one tree. Say what? Why can't we have that one tree? It got the best fruit.
All right, so now we're getting into where I wanted to go.
Going in here, we lizards.
So-
guess what? Black people are lizards.
I know.
Okay, I'm
fucking
sorry.
K.
My bad. My bad. I went too far.
So
what about that episode?
I went too far.
Yeah, I don't have to talk about that. I don't know about that.
there's definitely backlash on this type of questioning.
Yeah, white
and
people
reasoning.
are monkeys, black people are lizards.
Why could it be monkey? I mean,
Neanderthals
if you shave
I'll
a
take that
monkey,
because I like
or-
reptiles.
Do we say what?
I said I'll take that because I like reptiles.
I don't know. I don't think we lizards though. Shit.
I mean,
we just humans, my nigga. Shit.
Lizard people.
I
I mean,
thought
goddamn lizards.
I ain't even thinking that hard into it, but
so to branch off real quick, I got to do more research on it. But from what I've heard, black people are the truest descendant of Homo sapien.
Yes, that's true.
Well, not Homo sapien necessarily. Well, actually, yeah, the truest evolution of Homo sapien. White people were a mix, yes, a mix between some of the Homo sapiens and some of the previous race, the Neanderthals, the Homo neanderthalis.
One of the
and it was a cross mix between that.
The apes, the actual coming from apes.
And if you look, and like you can look it up. Apparently, if you look up some like genetic makeup of
History Channel covered,
they have a lot more of the Neanderthal DNA in them than
from the Caucasus Mountains.
Other people.
Native to Caucasus Mountains.
No, like 100%. No, like apparently, like while there was a point in time, a very brief point in time, where there was supposed to be Homo sapiens and Neanderthals inhabiting the Earth, some of those people were cast out. And they were cast out to the mountains. And in the mountains, that's where they met the Neanderthals, because the Neanderthals took refuge in the mountains. Makes sense to me. White people love places where, like, white people can't go to sleep if it ain't 65 degrees. Makes sense to me. That makes 10,000% sense. But, all right, after breaking off on that tangent, let's go back to, I guess, Lucifer and demons.
Big Lou!
So... you mentioned that he was a rebel, he was a freedom fighter, shit like that.
YFL Lucci.
My bad.
This is a question. What would you rather have? I guess y'all don't have to answer this, but this is the choice.
Answer that.
This is the choices. Would you rather have free will, but with that free will comes a lot of knowledge, a lot of burdens, a lot of
free will,
sorrow
for $500?
You're gonna have death. Or I guess would you choose to stay in a place that's 100% bliss? But 100% bliss is 100% ignorance.
Is about to say oblivious.
Because you don't know. Yeah, you don't know shit.
So would you rather be conscious or oblivious? That's what you're pretty much asking.
That's what it came down to.
Free will, nigga.
That's what it came down to.
I'd much rather be conscious about them.
Real shit. And that's all. That's what I'm saying.
But that's how I am. That's what I am now. Right
ignorant
now,
people feel free,
and that's the problem.
Wait,
they feel free, but they aren't.
And that's the problem.
they don't know no different. They don't know no never mind.
They don't. It's the point of ignorance.
So what's the difference?
It don't make
the difference depends on who knows. If you are not the ignorant one, then you know. You know what the difference is. And that's the choice I'm asking right now. Like, which one? If you had to choose, would you rather know or would you rather not know? Would you rather be Neo in the Matrix?
I was about to say, yeah.
Or would you rather be the nigga that was happy being stuck in the Matrix?
Nah. Give me that baby boy intro.
Like, which one would you be? Because, like, of course, you're not gonna know anything, or you could know and see evidence of something further beyond. And then just say, no, I don't want to dabble into that. That could be scary. And, so that was a question. Like, which one would you be? You said you want the truth.
Yep.
Yeah, that baby boy intro, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
I think I, too, would actually prefer the truth. I think I can handle the truth. I think we're about to see some true shit in the next decade. That tied into aliens. But
man, I think begin in 5 years.
I think we're about to see more truths, and I think
every time.
The whole point of the light bearer is he was like, y'all been, niggas kind of been, living a lie. I've been living some bullshit. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna shed a little bit of light, do it as you will, and see what it's about. So, all right. Anybody else want to make a choice on that? Anybody else? Which one you want? You want the ignorance or the truth?
Well,
give me the truth.
The truth?
You want the true?
I don't know no difference. So whatever. I don't know.
Which one?
There's no difference. Like what's the bonuses of the truth?
It depends. Do you want to know everything?
Ain't no bonuses. That's the thing about it.
The bonus is knowledge.
The bonus is knowledge.
That's it. But you ain't get no perks for that shit.
Being ignorant comes with hella bonuses.
Like what?
You feel secure.
You feel secure. Are you secure?
Well, feelings matter, right?
But are you secure?
Nope. I mean,
you
as far as I know, I am.
If you feel secure, then yeah.
The only way I'm not secure is like when some woke ass niggas like y'all say I'm not, but what y'all matter?
I can't tell you if
y'all woke and broke, bro.
I can't tell you that. I don't know about that part.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh.
Or maybe on somebody else's scale.
I'm not Epstein level of woke. You know what I mean? Because that's the highest level of richness where you get a shit on a bitch. But yeah, I don't want to do all that. But
that's not really, bro. There's hella like that's different. They out here.
You don't go down and shit on bitches both. I'm pretty sure that ties into demons somewhere.
We in Houston, bro. They got a big area for it, bro.
For shitting on people?
We can go to business. I'm sure you can find somebody who let you take a shit on a real.
I don't want to shit on nobody.
You don't know how easy that conversation went.
I don't want to shit on nobody.
That's why I was just like, he got a point.
Yeah, bro.
Treat people like
exactly what
objects.
it take you. That's what you want.
Like it's legit. Like it's a lot easier than you think, bro.
So it's on MapQuest?
Nigga, we don't need MapQuest. We can hop on 216.
Nigga, we all MapQuest, bro. We know where to go.
Actually, we can hop on right on the Beltway.
Not like that, but
Look, y'all, I don't even gotta go.
you be living out there.
I don't even gotta go. Shit.
Yeah, you didn't think it was gonna go that way.
It is.
I mean, but like it's just not. You know what I mean? But so we got a few different demons here. I have a question. Who here knows the Bible the best?
But I have a pretty
Darby.
decent knowledge of the Bible. Oh yeah, you a church nigga too. Raised in the
I've read
church.
it so many times and I don't understand it. The text makes no sense.
It's not
It makes a lot of
supposed
sense.
to.
No, they don't make sense.
It's not supposed
In an
to.
allegorical sense, they make a lot of sense.
It's not supposed to.
That they are
The
supposed to.
timelines don't match up.
I mean,
Shit
if you're trying to read it as
doesn't
a
match up.
chronological story, of
The
course.
fact that Jesus' name is Jesus makes no sense.
It's an allegory. The whole Bible is a bunch of allegory. And in an allegorical sense, they make sense.
That's a scapegoat for bullshit. Anime has plot holes too.
Because you trying to look at it as a plot. As far as a
pretty
plot,
funny.
yeah, it's bullshit, of course. But it's not supposed to be.
If you a deist, then the Bible makes hella sense. If you cut all the BS out, like as the story, you cut the story out as just a story and parables of what to do.
Yeah, if you cut all the
It actually
story
makes
out,
no
yeah,
sense.
the actual narrative of the Bible, yeah, that is just some
It makes
fantasy
hella
bullshit.
So
sense.
a
But I'm
lot
saying,
of the
but the
founding
parables and
fathers,
shit.
a lot of the founding fathers were actually deists, and they didn't really fuck with the idea of building America on a Christian foundation.
Well, we're canceled, so this will be the last episode.
Hey, this is what I said. Do you want the fucking truth or not? If you don't, then you don't. All right, I don't know what to tell you. Like, listen, you got to be able to handle the truth too. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are paranoid about our governments because they say, they're not telling us the truth. Well, they don't think you can fucking handle it, so that's why they don't tell you. So if you cool with living in ignorance, then just keep doing what the fuck you're doing, and you'll live your life, and you'll raise your kids, and they'll be ignorant too, and y'all be an ignorant ass family.
But
My
think
bad.
about the devil and shit in the Bible, and when you talk about the fruit of knowledge of good and evil,
To my apple,
they never call it an apple, but
as an apple.
in the Bible, in the actual Bible, in the actual text, they never mention devil or Satan. As far as the motherfucker giving them, convincing Eve to eat the motherfucking fruit.
Which Bible we talking about?
The Bible, nigga, the King James Version, nigga.
No, wait. No,
The Muslim Bible.
Please be very direct when
The
you talk about
King
it.
James Version, Christian Bible, nigga.
So, real quick,
Okay.
Yikes.
the King James Version is probably one of the shittiest versions.
But that's the main
Bible.
version that the
You're
world
right.
is operating on.
You're right, but that's that.
They
again, for
allude,
the
but they
people at home-
allude.
No, they did not. No, they didn't.
They didn't allude to it.
No, where did they allude? Where did they allude? All they said was the serpent. The serpent.
But that's what they're alluding to.
Nigga, the serpent and the devil and Lucifer ain't the same shit. All it was
okay.
the
So you're
serpent.
saying they just separate, completely all separate.
The serpent. The thing about it is, yeah, they
That's
are.
also really interesting since you bring it up because a lot of stories of like when a person has to choose was really against tyrants. It really had nothing to do with like the devil doing anything.
Are you talking about most
In
of
the
stories in the Bible?
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
Bible, like
Yeah.
hella stories was really against a lot of tyrants,
Humans, yeah.
like
That's why-
tyrant people,
or-
and the devil was there. And the thing is, they
devil
even
barely
talked
popped up in the Bible.
about they even talked about angels coming through doing things, but the devil wasn't present in a
The devil
lot of
popped
those
like
stories.
3-4 times tops. First of all, in the Garden of Eden, they didn't mention the devil name, so we can't include that. That was the serpent, my nigga. And then when you talk about the serpent, anywhere you look in ancient history and shit before the Bible and Egyptology, Greek, the serpent was always a sign of wisdom and enlightenment, my nigga. So all that
Actually,
You mean
Yes.
you mean like Lucifer, right?
nah, but
See,
no, I'm saying,
but Lilith was like Adam's first wife.
No, we're
I'm
not
not
talking
talking about that though. I'm not talking about that.
Oh,
all I'm
okay.
talking about is the serpent and the devil. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about Lilith on some other shit, but as far as just
and
the
King
devil,
James, and King James,
the devil was never mentioned in the Garden of Eden. It was the serpent, and the serpent has always been in all of the ancient religions before Judaism. The serpent was always a symbol of wisdom and enlightenment. That's why when you look on the motherfucking 911 staff, it got a serpent crawling up that bitch with the wings and shit, because the serpent represents enlightenment and Kundalini.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Now,
no, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Enlightenment, Lucifer.
I was gonna say Lucifer is
the
considered
bringer
the
of light, bro.
Bro.
The Statue of Liberty, bro, is Lucifer. Fun
Really?
fact.
Actually, yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, the Statue of Liberty is actually because the French bringing it over here was actually based off of Lucifer.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact. If y'all didn't know,
Lucifer is the bringer of light, of course.
but that of enlightenment.
Right, but
The
all I'm
light
saying is,
bearer.
in the Bible, they do not call that nigga the devil. You know what I'm saying? And even if the devil is a serpent, then that even further proves my point that the devil is a real nigga. But,
So this is why I was bringing up the Bible a little bit. Whoever has the best knowledge of this, can they tell me, is there any truth to this or any relevance? I swear I remember someone mentioning something to do with Christianity. There will be or is some type of great deception.
the whole fucking religion. Okay, yeah.
But they
yeah.
just mentioned.
They
I'm saying they mentioned.
they did
some
mention
kind of
that
great
shit.
deception.
They're basically
in the Bible.
saying before Christ comes back, there was going to be a deception of a nigga saying he was Christ. You know what I'm saying? Something along the line.
I remember something about a great deception. I always took that because, like, I think we talked about this a few times. I feel like the great deception of the whole fucking Bible is somewhere along the way the message got hijacked and roles got reversed.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Because we talked about how it's very weird that Lucifer is supposed to be this bad person,
Mm-hmm.
but all he's ever wanted to do was enlighten you and tell you, hey, you're being controlled, you're under this guise,
Right.
like shit ain't what you think.
And
Then the person that you're supposed to worship is supposed to be this all-knowing, all-being person, but he has a weird, what we call a God complex.
Right,
And it's like, when have you ever been empowered, but you needed that much
my
reassurance?
nigga, thank you, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I would think the actual Lucifer that we think
Is the God.
is God,
Yahweh.
and what we think Lucifer is actually God or Jesus. Somebody trying to empower you and be who you are.
Exactly.
Because why do you need to kneel all fucking day for eternity to this person? Why is he jealous? Why is God fucking
So
jealous?
basically, we are the embodiments of God.
Yes, I said. Which one of y'all?
But it said that. But it said
No. I didn't say. I said
no,
somebody
like, it
last
says it in the
night.
Bible. That's true, but like there is a Christ consciousness that you can like reach in enlightenment. Like you can meditate. And
But that's what it says in the Bible.
Yeah, and you can reach that Christ.
That's being
consciousness.
saved. That's the real concept of being saved. Also, Satanism artifacts are dated further back than Judaism. Fun fact. They have found artifacts worshiping Lucifer older than Judaism. You can look this up. Actual artifact, and they did that whole data like looking at it, and it was like Satan, and like the concept of there's two Satan, like there's one Satanism like now the Americans did where it's just being atheist, and then there's the original one where it's talking about how God was the oppressor, and really Lucifer was kind of like, bro, going to heaven isn't what y'all think it is, bro. You like being mindless. Being in heaven, you just kind of like lose yourself and you being mindless. So he was just like, bro, we need to give real freedom. And he freed him, and some angels went with him, but then like the 3 archangels stayed with him. Or given if you go to Greek Orthodox, the other 7 archangels went with him. And I think it was the other 7. Yeah, it was Lucifer versus the other 7, or Lucifer versus the other 3, depending on which one you want to base off of how many archangels there were.
Okay, so back to that woo-woo party that I had. That same dude that did that.
Speak a little bit.
You
more.
want to speak some like
Yeah, you got to.
Okay, so
Just raise your voice. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Just talk
I'll
real
just
loud.
raise my voice. Sorry, but this dude that did that clairvoyant thing, he said that there's like 2 different paths, and I don't remember the names of them. that you can go when you die, and it's basically if you go into the light, you go in this like repeat cycle
till you
thing,
get healed
and
back.
then there's another way, and it's like you get enlightened and you can go like into the ether type shit. It's weird.
Cool, that's where I'm going.
It's like it's the way they describe. If you ever watched the show The Good Place, there was two ways, and the way they ended the show. Give a summary of The Good Place is it's pretty much like a way where people went to hell and they tried a different way of torturing people. And the whole summary of the show is just like, well, how do people actually reach heaven? Because heaven became so many different ways of being perfect, nobody could ever go to heaven. So then they found a way. The way people go to heaven is in a certain way of reincarnating. You keep going through a life cycle until you understand your problem, until you finally fix yourself to reach a certain point where you're just genuinely a good person.
How about it?
And then once you reach heaven, you can stay in heaven as long as you want until you're ready to go to the other side. And I forget, there was literally like another show that came out a year or two ago that had the same concept. There's been a couple shows that like literally deemed this same concept to be like that.
I was watching something the other day about some religion, and they had all these different places. I forgot what it was. There was like limbo, there was hell, there was heaven, there was like the garden. I forgot. It was like the forest. It was like all these different places. There was like a desert. I want to say, was it Hinduism?
I think these niggas need to fucking chill.
Oh, no,
I think niggas don't know
like
where the fuck they're going.
layers of Norse hell. There's a specific place for like each different
Norse hell. It's where white people go.
I ain't got to worry about that.
Listen, I don't want to go anywhere Norse people.
I take all my
because
we'll crash Norse hell and fuck all them niggas up.
Isn't Valhalla
heaven? That's heaven.
That's basically fucking hell, though.
No.
For warriors, it's not heaven for warriors.
Okay, like there's two halls that warriors go to because Freya gets her first pick, and then Odin gets the Valkyries to take to Valhalla.
Okay.
So,
but that's not heaven. But that is heaven. For
okay, no, heaven for the warriors is because they're training to fight in Ragnarok, which is the end of the fucking world.
Armageddon.
Ragnarok.
Yeah,
Oh, it's coming out next year. Ragnarok next year. Ragnarok next year. Why are you acting funny?
Oh, it is.
It is what it is.
That's his new mixtape. Catch it.
It's hard. Ragnarok.
But you gotta do it like Ragnar. It's the Rock.
It's the Ragnarok. But damn, I forgot the fuck I was about to say now. What was I saying? Talking about Satan and Lucifer and mixed messages and where you go.
Yeah. I was gonna say, niggas don't know where they. I think niggas go where they want to go on some real shit.
I think that as well.
I think niggas go where they want to go. Whatever your belief and whatever your mind, your spirit has convinced you that you gonna go, you gonna go there, my nigga. Because like in reality,
there you go again with that bullshit, bro.
Nigga, it's more about than your bullshit. You talking about fucking? I'm talking about all type of shit. Nigga, I ain't gonna no goddamn. Imagine a nigga like me going to North Hell. What the fuck would I look like in North Hell, nigga? Come on, you think that's a real place, nigga? I mean, but if you think it is, then you can go there, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to that motherfucker because I never heard of it before.
I feel that. No. I feel like you go. I feel like you go wherever you wind up. Like, no, I feel that. I feel that a little bit. No. Yeah, like he said, like. What do you do if your black ass end up in Norwegian heaven?
What the fuck?
All these everybody talking about what the fuck?
See, but that's not like the only place that they go. Like that's only for warriors. There's also another place like.
See, I'm not a warrior.
Do you have to die?
You saying I'm not a soldier?
I got a spirit of a warrior. You feel me?
Exactly.
I mean,
now I know what to do. I'm dying battle so I can go to Valhalla,
baby.
Eat mutton.
Like
drink ale, baby.
I don't know how I'm gonna die, but it's
if you die apparently like sickness or whatever, you go to the same, like you go to Helheim.
Yeah, you do.
Logan's daughter rolls over.
See, I'm not going there either.
But
I'm
that's
not
where
going
your
there.
ancestors go.
That's not
why
mine.
people die of
Not his ancestors.
Not mine.
Not his ancestors.
This nigga's ancestors are not.
I want to take a slight picture about how like if I die in a gunfight or whatever, man, just sword fight.
Wake up in Nazi heaven or some shit.
Valhalla, baby.
I ain't trying to.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
I want to see what it's like.
See, that's what I feel like. I feel like you go to whatever you gravitate to the most. Like that's the only thing that can make sense. Like
no, that doesn't make no sense.
Because like I'm also.
What you mean? Why would it not? So where you gonna go when you done? Where you gonna go?
Next level, bro.
Where is that?
First off, you assuming I die, bro. We don't die, we multiply.
When your human flesh expires, nigga.
That boy gonna go to level 2.
When my human flesh expires?
Yes, of old age.
First off, I'm getting hooked up to the internet.
Okay, then you on the other. Oh no, you on the dark side.
No, boy said he gonna get jacked in.
I'll be like Mega Man. Download it.
Like Mega Man.
You talked about some Jedi shit earlier. That's definitely the Sith, nigga. That is the Sith right there. You uploading to the database?
I'm gonna come on and just kick over the server and it'll be
You say you gonna kick over the server, then I'm
like, what if somebody unplug you, bro?
right.
Throw some water on your database.
I'm about to be 3D. About 5 of me about to be 3D printed and we about to jump you, bro.
3D printed. Come on.
Bro, we trying to fight shit out of you, bro.
Hey,
this motherfucker, come the fire.
This nigga's thinking 3D. This nigga's some Agent Smith type shit. You're Jesse. I'm also Jesse.
We're Jesse.
Look at each other.
There's so many me's.
Then they walked up, he tightened his suit up, and then he get to work.
That's some Kanye shit though.
Nigga, I'm gonna probably like, I don't know, I'm gonna try to become like a planet or some shit. I don't know, nigga. I don't know what's on the other side, nigga. I don't know. I'll find out when I get there. But whatever it is, I highly doubt I'm going to fucking Viking heaven or any of that. I highly doubt.
Hey, but the thing about it is, I ain't gonna lie. Now I know it's gonna sound weird, fuck saying this shit. I feel like this. I feel like you gonna go wherever you believe you gonna go, right? If you a Christian, you gonna go to heaven or hell, whatever. You Buddhist, whatever. I feel like you gonna go there, and after a while, you gonna realize this shit is a construct in my motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? And then I think you probably gonna go to just being on the actual upper level. You know what I'm saying? That you talking about. But then I feel like once you actually hit that upper level that you talking about.
That's what you saying.
So
I'm getting the express lane. Y'all gotta stop somewhere else.
I'm not stopping nowhere else, my nigga.
Hey, just make sure your transfer papers is right because you won't be like, yeah, you're in Viking heaven? Bro, I'm not supposed to be here. Are you not Jabron Moore? Oh, my bad. We're looking for Habron Moore. Wrong one. Habron Moore is gonna show up into he going to the north side of Houston heaven.
Hey, we got to censor that shit, because my government name cannot be on the internet, my nigga. But look.
What?
My real name can't be on no fucking internet.
Interesting.
My whole name.
I'm sorry, Habron.
All that shit bleeped up.
It's up.
See, that's why we all got pseudo names, bro.
He just said my real name.
Yeah,
and I got like one of them names that I only got that name. You feel me? So like you can type my shit in.
There's a couple Jabron Moores out.
Hey, well, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Why you do that?
What the fuck is he doing?
There's a couple out there, bro. Listen, I got you. That's why my name's Ted Branston.
Right, okay.
See?
Talladega.
Oh, yeah.
No, my boy Talladega, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
My boy Talladega. You know? No, on God. Like, he get mail. He sent me mail as that name. I'm not lying to you. My mom checked my mail and she was like, who do you know named Talladega? I've never heard of this friend of yours. He sent you a birthday gift. I'm very weirded out by this.
That nigga probably freaked out before he opened that box. Like, is this the CIA?
Bro, my mom prayed over that gift, bro. My mom prayed over the gift. She literally thought a demon named Talladega was trying to corrupt me, bro. On God, bro.
Oh yeah, if she saw.
She kept that from me, bro. It was 2 months later. You asked me, like, did you ever get your birthday gift? My mom said, I prayed over this. I almost burned it. She literally did the full thing, took it to church and everything behind my back. She legit was worried, bro. She was worried. She thought a demon named Talladega was after me, bro. She was.
Oh man! I didn't realize I caused so much.
Yes,
so much
bro. Bro, she told all her friends, bro. The whole congregation was really worried for my soul.
Oh my God! Talladega Claxton. Got a first and last name.
This dude got a timeshare in that name. Not gonna also forget about he got a timeshare.
Imagine what this nigga would look like.
Bro, you always be like, what the fuck is gonna walk through the door when I hear Talladega Claxton? You don't know what the fuck's going. Is he black? Is he white?
It might be a nigga
what
like
is that?
I ain't gonna lie,
bro. What if you die?
It might be a nigga that look like me.
Hey, what if you die and you gotta go to purgatory?
It might be a nigga that look like me.
Because the heaven you was going to has Talladega Claxton. Hey, you hear what I said? Hey, swerve. You hear what I said? We said, what if you go to heaven but in heaven they say they got Talladega Claxton, so you got to stay in purgatory till they figure out the misinformation. Bro, you got to stay over here, bro. It could take 1,000 years.
Nigga made it sound like the DMV. Some shit like, it looks like your paperwork's a little shoddy, man. We don't know who the fuck you really are. You got your spirit driver's license on you?
But what if it's some wild, like you go there and then like they see your name, but then they see your face, but then they see the same face with Talladega, but Talladega did all the sins.
I'm not that nigga. I'm see, that's why you gotta have these throwaway names, bro. You put all your sketchy
I actually
shit
had
on
one
throwaways.
of these for a while. It was Charles Applewhite. But Talladega Claxton.
Bro, you
Charles Applewhite.
Oh, mine is sneezy.
Oh God, Charles Applewhite knock on your door and sells you knives, bro. Bro,
Charles Applewhite sounds like a nigga that had the inheritance of a plantation.
Bro, he sound like a person
at the Applewhite plantation.
I used to use.
Bro, he sound like he out there. He one of the biggest stockbrokers, bro. Charles Applewhite seems like
Charles Applewhite definitely sounds like he's somewhere on the Forbes list.
Talladega Claxton.
Bro, you gotta.
Weak as hell,
Bro,
why are y'all names so white, bro? Why can't y'all think of like other
Claxton isn't white though. It's
Bro,
like you really don't know what the fuck that is.
Because who the fuck names their kid Talladega? It's just crazy enough where it's like you almost don't believe it, but you like.
It could be a man, a woman, a Hispanic, a black person, a white person.
Bro,
you have to name your child that.
Talladega.
You have to name your child.
If I say, "Hey, yo, Talladega coming in here," you go, "Who the fuck is that?" I'm like, "Don't worry." And you just heard the door. You suspense when you got to read.
He's like, oh no.
I use like, is Talladega the kind of person that uses a door, or do they just bust through the window like the SWAT? Like, what kind of person is Talladega? You never. I tried to put that name in the middle, just right in the middle.
Fifth flow, bro.
Oh God, that would be that nigga real name or some shit.
Oh shit! So back to my nigga Satan.
That's Big Lou.
Man, you know what's always thrown me off about Lucifer and this whole Satan devil thing? All the fucking names. And like that's just in Christianity, honestly. That's Lucifer, Satan, what the fuck else? The devil.
The snake.
When I weirdly enough look at this, they give a list. There's a list of a bunch of demons. Some of them are actually in the 7 deadly sins. Mm-hmm. According to this, Lucifer is the correspondence of demons correspondence of demons to the 7 deadly sins. That's the title. Lucifer corresponds to pride.
Yeah, bro, we ain't taking.
Oh, okay, that's not the one that I feel like I rock with. That's good.
Mammon. Have you ever heard Mammon? You ever seen Constantine? Mammon. I think Mammon was in. Constantine.
I think that he was in Sinister too.
No. Wasn't that who Devilman was?
Yes.
Devilman was Mammon.
Yeah.
That's crazy that Mammon was right under Lucifer.
Oh, avarice.
Yeah, avarice, which is apparently greed.
It's greed. Avarice.
Yeah. I had to go with it.
Oh, Mammon?
Who's
red?
Mammon is
greed.
Greed.
Who's red?
We'll make it there.
I think so. Yeah, because then they say like that's who possessed the dude. And, yeah, it was Mammon. And I mean, they said Mammon's a high, powerful demon. He's right under Lucifer in this list, right under him. Next up is Lust, Asmodeus. Interesting name.
Asmodeus. That sounds familiar.
Diablo.
Is that who that is?
It's in Diablo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yo.
You don't mind?
No, I was gonna ask for another
Diablo
one.
game is.
I was gonna say, can I get another one from the fridge?
Lilith
Or any
is
more
the
left?
new
No,
Diablo.
I'm not done with it.
Yeah.
Almost out.
Asmodeus is lust,
Asmodeus is lust. Satan. See, this is
which
what
is
I'm talking
wrath.
about.
Satan is wrath, which is called anger.
Satan is wrath, and Lucifer is pride.
That's horrible.
Christians, can I get some answers?
Because Lucifer was like, they had too much pride to be oppressed by God, bro. And Satan, whenever everybody be talking about Satan, because like this is a normal thing to be talking about, like don't give into the anger or whatever else, and that's where you sin. But like when we refer to Satan, we always talk about being angry, bro.
So I have a question. Is Lucifer and Satan supposed to be the same person? Like,
a lot of people depict them differently, but most of the time, like in the Christian religion, we just group them all as one.
because that would make sense. Well, see, is that the right answer?
They say Lucifer is the angel and Satan is like when he became his fully fledged
So it's the same person.
evil nigga.
So it's like Hawkeye turning into fucking Ronin type shit.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Like that's what I wanted to. I know it sounded goofier. That's what I wanted, like. That's what it sounds like. 'Cause it's like Lucifer is pride, and then he fell, and then he became Satan, I guess, and that would make sense because he had the pride. Because I mean, Lucifer was prideful. He's like, nigga, I'm the finest nigga in heaven.
I can sing. I got the
I can
music.
say I'm
Bitches
that
be dancing
nigga.
to me and shit.
I'm that nigga. I'm that like. It's
Well, y'all
God
describe him
and
like a
it's me.
pimp. Like Lucifer step out. What up, Lou? What's good?
Oh, no, he
What you
ain't no
about to do?
pimp.
You know, I'm about to see the G.O.D.
No, you know who Lucifer
Yeah,
was?
against who, nigga?
Lucifer was probably like Chris Brown without
going
coke.
against God. Nigga stupid.
Lucifer sounded like Chris Brown to me, bro. Nigga just come in there, just
I don't slander
What
black
y'all
men on
niggas-
this channel.
doing this.
You what?
I don't talk bad about black men.
Yeah, you just do it on Twitter.
I don't talk bad about
You
niggas.
talk bad about Chris Brown, bro.
Look
No,
at
I
me.
don't, nigga.
Look at me. I'm
What the
Lucifer.
fuck I was
bro.
saying?
That man
Chris
produced
Brown.
White Baby and you went in.
He did produce a white baby. I wasn't talking bad about the nigga. That was facts. That nigga baby is white.
Hold on, I got the moves.
Let's not talking bad about Chris Brown.
Sorry, I was being Chris Brown.
You got to do the whole chest thing, bro.
But I mean, it makes sense. He's prideful, you know. Like he was that nigga up there, and then God was like, "Sit your ass down." And then he got angry, and then that's when he started turning into the other light skinned nigga like Drake. Remember Drake on the Scorpion album? He's like, I'm a light skinned nigga, but I'm dark, whatever. He just got angry. He's like emotional. He's like, fuck this shit, man. Fuck that. So I see the anger part. Like that makes sense. Beelzebub is gluttony.
That's another name for the devil too, though.
See, like that's like Christians.
Beelzebub.
Get your fucking story straight. You gave this nigga 6 names. Do you know what the fuck you're talking about?
6 gods.
You know what I just learned today? The sun, the light, has 6 poles, bro. 3 north poles and 3 south poles.
I mean, it's a big motherfucker. So
Crazy.
the sun,
The sun.
that motherfucker hot
And,
too.
and 2 of the poles run like around the equator. And they say it creates like different magnetic waves that like kind of fuck up, and every now and then they kind of like jump up, and that's what causes solar flares and shit.
Fun
It's
fact:
wild.
if a solar flare is ever directly aimed at Earth, we all die. Everybody dies. You will instantly get microwaved from all of the gamma radiation. Crazy. The only way you could maybe survive is if you were underground and deep underground. But that
Or you
radiation,
become the Hulk.
if you lucky, or you become a fucking Deathclaw, either or. Next up is Leviathan. That is
I didn't know
apparently
that was a name for the devil. I thought that was a whole different motherfucking beast.
Leviathan, and that is
I thought they referred to it at the end of the New Testament.
the demon of envy.
Wow.
Envy.
They
which
want
is
Earth, bro.
interesting. Because isn't Leviathan a serpent?
I thought like some water beast or some shit.
It's a water serpent. Yeah, it's like a water snake. Watery snake.
Like
Jormungandr.
Jormungandr.
Or the Jormungandr.
is the
Yeah, I heard
world
about that.
serpent
Oh, the
that
world.
is swallowed.
Yeah.
Swallows the world?
Wow.
Are you serious?
I need to get
That's
that
a-
out
that's
of
a-
war game, man.
So you get on this big ass ship called the Leviathan, and the Leviathan is a big ass ship that somebody made. Looks like a worm or a snake or whatever, and it eats worlds for fuel. Yeah, it sucks up whole planets and then uses them for fuel to keep going through the galaxy.
Galactus.
That's a
Right.
big ass fucking ship. Last up is Belphegor. That's such an ugly ass fucking name. Belphegor. How the fuck you gonna be the demon of vanity and sloth, but your name is Belphegor? What's
how is vanity and sloth even mixed, my nigga?
Vanity also used to get mixed up with. I've seen him mixed up with greed. I've seen him mixed up with lust sometimes.
I can see vanity mixed up with lust or pride.
Right, but sloth. Vanity is effort, my nigga.
Some people made vanity just a sin on its own.
I don't think vanity is a sin.
It depends, because I feel like a certain level of vanity could slip into pride or lust.
I don't think vanity is a sin. I think it's dumb. I don't think it's a sin.
Because, like, I think vanity, to a certain extent, could... The reason why I think it could flip into pride too much is you could become that person that gets stuck looking in the fucking mirror.
Vanity and pride.
Like narcissism.
Yeah.
Like that's where I think vanity can get out of hand, is like you just looking in the mirror, it's just look at you. Hey, motherfucker, you got to go out there. Oh my God, they all on you.
Did you just describe Belphegor as a pimp? Ooh, or Muhammad Ali? How am I so pretty?
Johnny Bravo basically, damn, I'm pretty. See, that shit can get out of hand. You're like, okay, you just head ass now. Like, what the fuck? But those are those demons. Those are just 7 deadly sins. There's a whole list of motherfucking demons. And some of them were like off the wall. Like Aquil, Aquiel, A-Q-U-I-E-L.
Yeah, I know
the demon of
Sunday.
The demon of Sunday.
Nigga name.
The demon of Sunday.
We got a nigga devil.
So what he do on Sunday?
Akil, what's up, baby?
He shut down Sunday dinners.
Now, why you say that?
What he do?
I'm about to say Akil and the Bee.
Why you say that? There is a Belial.
Belial.
Demon of the Sidonians.
What they mean?
I have no fucking clue. Well, Sidonia is a place, right?
Yes.
So, demon of the Sidonians. Damn. How poppin' were you to your whole city had their own demon?
You had to be
we
a
turned
killer.
up over here, nigga.
You had to be a belligerent killer.
Oh, boy. That was fucking like Memphis or some shit.
Yeah.
You got Acham or Acham, A-C-H-A-M, the demon of Thursday.
I still want to know what that nigga does on Thursdays.
Either turns all the
Sidonians
way
is
up
a
or
city
all the
in
way down.
Lebanon.
You know what's funny?
On Thursday.
Yes. Sidonians are in Lebanon, city in Lebanon. Sidon, known locally as Saida or Saida, is the 3rd largest city in Lebanon.
Ascaroth, the demon of spies and informers.
I still want to know what this nigga.
Have y'all heard of any of this shit?
Oh, Sidon is the hometown of Jezebel.
It's Thursday.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was
The devil on Thursday.
There is a devil on Thursday on there.
Well, let me see.
I'm saying, why is this nigga devil on Thursday?
On Thursday,
It's like, I almost want to look it up,
What's
bro.
this
Like,
nigga's name?
Acham, it's like A-C-H.
I'm thinking that dumb camel commercial. It's hump day. You know what tomorrow is?
Like, yeah, bro.
That's
Like, what
what
if it's that
it
nigga, bro?
is.
Like, no.
Is it A-M or A-N?
A-C-M.
Are you looking it up?
A-C-H-A-M.
Yeah, look at this bitch ass
The
nigga.
demon.
He like.
Hold on, I got another one for you.
Thursday.
Anna Melech.
Why you can't be from Monday?
The demon of bad news.
I'm trying to see what's up with his name
Oh.
on Thursday.
Anna Melech.
That's the nigga that fired you. That's the one.
The demon.
Automatic show up to your office.
Listen.
Hey, Joseph, can we talk?
Call that man.
I just got talked into management.
Call that man.
And
Listen,
we had to make budget cuts.
You've been a great asset.
You've been a great asset.
But we're going in a different direction. You got to the end of the day. Pack all your things.
What's his name again?
It's some weird shit. Anna Melech.
You go like, damn it, Alan Malik.
Which there's already like a TV show where they made Hell an Office, but it's trash.
Yeah,
I feel like they should
Adult
use
Swim made
these.
that.
What's called the pretty? Your Pretty Little Face is Going to Hell.
Mm-hmm.
It's trash, but I feel like if they use these and they put them in the right spots, this could be a fire ass like Office type TV show.
Good.
Let's see, the Demon of the Air. That's farts. Whatever that is, it's probably farts. The name is Lenithro. I didn't know there were so many demons. Here goes another fun fact. This is gonna break off into a couple different tangents. Y'all just chime in how you feel. demons and hell didn't really exist until like, you know, some of our generations of religion that we have now. But we talked earlier about how at one point God was something within inside you, not externally. And I realized I did talk to somebody else about this last night because she was telling me about some of the troubles and woes she was having, like shit she was seeing in the church. And she was saying that it's very hard for her to stay faithful to a church because of how much corruption she sees from the people that go there every day and claim themselves as true devout Christians. So I just wanted to bring up the fact that I feel like a big conflict for a lot of people is because they believe in a higher power, but they don't believe in themselves that much, which is, I think, hilarious.
Well, because the Christian religion says it's a sin to believe in yourself.
It is.
What?
Which no. That's the whole thing about Lucifer.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing about Lucifer. Lucifer tells you to believe in yourself.
Christian religion really says don't believe in yourself.
Like
always give God the praise.
I know they like teach that shit, but they never said it was a sin to believe in yourself.
But because he said that. Now I'm not saying in the Bible, but they say that.
Because that was the whole point. So before, and I was listening to some other people talk about this too the other day. That was the whole point of it. Like before all of this, the true base form of Christianity is not the Nation of Islam shit. It's not what we have now. It was a religion where they believed that everybody that was walking the earth was a god. You are a god. Like I said earlier, everybody was
we was gods.
A god.
We was woo.
Craig Smith said it this way. You're a god having a human experience. Mm-hmm. And this is the shit we all talked about. I think we talked about this before on a couple episodes in the past.
Came straight
because
at
the end of the day, think about this. Everybody's mother here created them. Mm-hmm. Technically, she is the person that actually gave you the fucking world. It's a weird conundrum of a thing. It's a mindfuck once you think about it, but that's the way they viewed it because they give birth to you, and when they give birth to you, you get the world. You are now here. They technically, it's a weird way where they created the world, but at the same time they created you, and they created you for the world, and vice versa. Mm-hmm. It's a conundrum. But that was what they said before all of this. They realized they couldn't control you because how the fuck can I control you if you believe that you're the guy? What the fuck can I tell you? If you are in control of your own destiny and you have that in your mind, you are empowered by yourself, you're accountable for yourself, and you know that. I can't. So what they did is they took this other version of the same religion where God was external. He was up above, he was in the clouds, he was beyond. And they said, you have to worship this person because this person above gave you everything. That's easier to control people with. Because I can always tell you, it's not you that did that. You didn't fucking get that success. This person gave you that success. But at the end of the day, I think it's all on the same page. It's like, I feel like there is a God out there, but they created everything, the universe, all that shit, yada, 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 stars, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, you know, they say we're made in his image. I don't take that as a literal sense. Since we talked about, you know, the Bible's all allegorical, I don't think us being created in his image means that he looks exactly like us. I feel like the image is the ability that we can create and we can do our own fucking thing. You can make your own opportunities. Okay, it's just up to you on, that's what it's about. It's like, are you going to believe that you have the power to do things? Because some people just get stuck in the same rut because they think they can't do shit.
Well, when you talking about they take the power away from the individual and give it to the God of above and give all credit to him. At the same time, they'll still teach you all of the fuck-ups, though, is your fault.
Exactly. That's the point. You're 100% bad.
And all the good shit because of this nigga.
Yep. You ain't shit.
Wild shit about it. You was born as a sinner and all that bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
And some preachers turn that shit almost into a sales pitch. They come up to you and they just automatically start flying off the riff about how you a sinner and how you like, nigga, you don't even know me. What the fuck you talking about?
Nigga, will.
You don't even know me.
We was in the mall one time, I believe. We in Austin or some shit. And motherfuckers walked up to us. I think it might have been with Golden. But we was out there with you. Motherfuckers walked up to us. Are you a thief? Are you a stealer or a
they try to sales pitch your ass.
He hit us with the whole flex.
They just imagine they come up. You ain't shit. Come to my church and then you'll be somebody. Fuck you, nigga. I don't even. First of all, I don't know you.
Yeah, who I am.
Second of all, and the most important thing, nigga, you don't know me. You ain't gonna come to me and just tell me I'm gonna fuck up. I'm gonna send. You don't know me. Third of all, nigga, you probably cheating on your wife like half the pastors. Don't you come to me with that bullshit. But that's the whole, and it's control. It's all control, like we talked about before. If I can get your ass to come up in here, I can give me like $10, $20 every week. Your fine ass wife sit in the front row. Plus for me. She listen to my word, and I run your house.
Right.
And we cool with that.
And you gonna pay me?
No.
We cool with that.
You gonna pay me for that shit?
You better be.
You gonna pay me for that shit?
You gonna pay me for making your wife's pussy wet. Ain't that fucking crazy?
First off, you paying for God to make your wife. There you go, standing again. Always twisting the God's word. I'ma chill.
Anybody's find this weird? Like, another person. When we said all this shit last year, we had pushback. If you don't think that there's an issue now that this coronavirus shit has went on, and I know, have y'all seen the video of the motherfuckers in church? And the pastor was driving the collection plate around on top of an RC car. Y'all ain't seen that shit?
Oh God, I've never seen that.
Y'all ain't seen that shit,
bro.
There was a pastor. He was collecting fucking money from the church for offerings and tithes, and instead of them going around the rows, they just like taped a fucking collection plate to the top like an RC car, and it was just going down the rows and just stopping at people, and they dropped their money and just. I swear, keep talking. Somebody else take over while I look this shit up. Somebody else. Like, just tell me how y'all feel about all the shit I was saying.
So, this ban on this religion and devil and the God. I mean, wasn't it? It was a thing with the Muslim religion or Islamic religion where they said they came out with a third book, and I can't remember the exact thing, but it came out with something, and it was talking about people shouldn't study mathematics and shouldn't question and learn, and they had a hard pushback on that. And that was one of the incidents. Was just like, why'd y'all say that? And I can't remember the exact thing because they said something. Everybody was like, what? We shouldn't? And somebody was like, yeah, the prophet said we do this, and everybody like, nah. And like nobody really talked about it. Like I haven't seen many people talk about like this book that came out that was like pretty much just trying to say, stay stupid, don't question God, bro. We don't need to learn more. And it had like a heavy pushback on it.
I found it. Ooh, bro, they wildin'. Who wanna look first? Nah, I just do it. It may be hard to see, but bro,
that nigga tripping.
Bro, look at this bullshit. Just driving the bitch around, putting money in a bucket. I'm like, my nigga, aren't you supposed to be healing us?
Man, if it was real, they put a little horn on it, and it'd be like
distancing in the church and shit. Niggas all spaced out.
See, I put a little horn on it, and I'll drive up. First, I'll drive up to the people that will sleep in church and beat that thing. That be like, pay your offering, pay your offering. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my God.
That's so embarrassing. That's more embarrassing than passing the plate because that shit dropping straight up to you in the passing like, all right, what's up?
It's very, yeah, it's right in your face.
Right,
like,
you know what I'm saying? Right.
Bro, it puts you right on the spot. Right. You gonna put money in here, nigga? You gonna put money? Oh, you gonna be a broke nigga then. You're like, a broke boy. You're a broke boy. All right,
back
cool.
it up. Is it?
Got a whole nigga in the bed and just
I would've kicked that fucking thing. No, bitch ass nigga. It's a damn shame, man. So like,
nah, bro. In the future, the offering plate go pass around. You put your phone on it, then pay.
Just tap to pay.
You tap to pay. You just tap to pay the plate.
tap.
And then anybody else that didn't touch the plate, please cash out the Church of Light.
I've seen churches put cash apps up.
Oh my God.
I've definitely seen it.
I'm not surprised.
That's like not even new.
I'm not surprised at all.
Cash App been out for years when they like they'll definitely put that bitch on the screen.
The screen.
One of those, you know, churches be having a screen and shit in the back. You know what I'm saying?
So if you're a good church,
yeah. You're a big.
If your church got a couple of dollars,
yeah,
you know
you got a screen.
If you at least got like $100, but your church got a screen of it.
You got a projector or something.
Good solid congregation.
Just a little like this. They bought this shit on the side or something. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I just want to preface this to say that, you know, You know, we've had a lot of conversations going a lot of different which ways. I still believe in God. Okay?
So do
I do too.
I believe in God. I just feel like a lot of
the
messages are
You don't believe in God. If you don't believe in this fair-skinned, blue-eyed, brown-haired man, you don't believe in God. Let's keep it 100.
I will bitch slap that.
If you don't.
Hey, look, my Jesus will beat your Jesus ass.
Okay, you say that.
Stand by it.
You say that. You get on Facebook. You see this old white lady that got Jesus with a 6-pack and a machine gun. Oh God, your Jesus ain't handling him. And he got the American flag background with Donald Trump in the scope, bro. You ain't handling him.
That's Trump. I was just about to say that's Trump Jesus. You're talking about Trump Jesus, right?
You never seen it was like American Dad or his Family Guy, and dude was mad at the church. He like, who do you pray to? I pray to him. And it was Jesus like this, just buff. And he was just ripped. He's like, and they were like, damn, okay. And he was just like, nobody argued. It's like, damn.
I mean, nobody want to fight Debo Jesus. Which one of y'all got my offerings? What you got on my tithes?
Damn it.
He take us. That was my grandma's chain.
Shut up. It's God's chain now. But yeah, man. Any
What offering?
You see somebody in the back of the church just talking shit, bro? I don't give a damn about no God. Debo come up behind. Boom!
You gonna answer for that? Oh man. So any final thoughts on the devil? Any other things that you think you need to say?
Devil's the real God.
All I've heard.
That's a hard headline.
All I've heard about is as far as the devil aspect is just like the people that quote are Satanists. As far as what they do is like I've heard that it's really just the aspect of you're paying homage to both gods, God himself and the devil. Because if you please the good God, then you, as well as the fact of you please the negative God, then it all works out. They cancel each other out.
Kind of like a karma thing.
I heard that too.
You have to feed one. You can't feed one without.
It was
feeding
a concept
to keep yourself balanced, to keep everything good.
There was like
you have to feed the evil to keep the evil good, so he doesn't fuck with you, and keep the good, so that way you keep reaping the good blessings.
One of them came before the other, or both of them came at the same time.
A lot of people think
I've heard that shit. That's what I'm like, bro. That shit was kind of weird.
A lot of people got karma fucked up, and they think that you're just supposed to keep doing the good karma thing. But kind of like you said earlier about the luck thing, is it's got to be a balance. And if you keep fucking up the balance and you go too far into this direction, you're gonna see some weird repercussions. So it's all about staying in the middle as far as like your actions go. So yeah, I can see that. I can see that as well.
That's all I got. Other than you. Next topic on y'all.
It's gonna be a 2-parter.
All right, we put this one. It's a long spot. But
goddamn episode.
Any final thoughts for anybody else? Anybody?
666.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That don't matter because it's a lot of like logos and stuff that you see with that. It's like the same concept as like the 666, but it's just blotched out in different colorways.
Hell yeah!
But it's nonetheless the same thing.
Remember, when you're giving praise to God, imagery matters. And when you're giving praise to God, and if your default imagery isn't an accurate depiction, I can show you
a prime example right now.
Because people default imagery, and you don't want to admit this. Mm-hmm. But people don't want to admit this. A lot of people don't want to admit this. Their default imagery is a blue-eyed Jesus.
The funny thing
absolutely.
Is,
but
when I think of God, I truly think of outer space. You know what I'm saying? I think like the whole universe. Yeah. I think it's the whole shit. You know what I'm saying?
Phone home Jesus. Phone home Jesus.
I actually don't put a physical. Right. I don't really put a physical aspect to God's design either.
Wait.
Because
you don't think of Hove, base God, or Jesus?
No.
Oh, okay. So.
When I think of God, I feel like the thought of a human is way too fucking simple.
See?
And it's also very selfish because I don't think we're the only people in the fucking universe.
It is.
So why the hell does he look like me if we're not even the first life forms here?
Because all sentient life forms apparently look like humans.
Yeah.
You watch Naruto, the same.
We'll figure that out somewhere in this decade.
Same like little color. Like,
coming from a spiritual aspect of like the gods, it's more or less like the forces of nature, and you can feel them like with the energetic vibrations.
That's
like things like that.
Damn.
I said that.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like God is more of a force.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
An
like
energy, an
also
essence.
like
Mhm.
in us,
That's what I'm saying. So
and
it's
we
like
can
that. It's like
exhibit
yeah.
that God
like the
essence
spirit
as
of
well.
Well, that goes back to what we said earlier. Goddamn, we're just wrapping this up. But that goes back earlier what we said. Like, it's inside of you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
nobody looks at that anymore. They always think it's something beyond them. They never empower and give themselves credit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what you said is part of it. Like what you said, I think God is a force. It's an energy.
Mhm.
It's an essence.
Oh, that's what
we can channel it.
Fun fact: Star Wars. There was a Star Wars concept that was
Also,
based off the
that
Bible.
Was what I was trying to explain to you earlier about
think
like
God
going
is
into the
the
light
mind
and
of
things
the
like
universe.
that. That's not
You know what I'm
cool.
saying?
But
Show me in a second.
what I was gonna say about God is
Yeah.
about the Force, because they said nobody knows who Luke Skywalker's dad is. No, Anakin's. Nobody knows who Anakin Skywalker's dad is. His mother apparently just got pregnant out of nowhere.
Interesting.
And Anakin Skywalker is registered to have the most Force as any Jedi person had the most. Nobody had more Force than him. It was literally like he was half Force, because they said the Force impregnated her.
Interesting.
Just throw that out there. That was one of the things.
So technically, Jesus became corrupt in that story.
Yeah, because he fell into the temptations.
It's easy. I'll say that.
Or he truly went into his true being, and then the Antichrist would be Luke Skywalker, and then overthrew him.
Ooh, that's the deception talk. Ooh.
That deception. That's the Gnostic faith, man. You know what I'm saying? The demiurge and shit is the false god that rules this reality and imprisoned us in this material, physical world. You know what I'm saying? And what we call the devil is the real guy who's been pretty much, we've been deceived, you know what I'm saying?
So I want to hit y'all with something else real quick. I'm going to wrap this bitch up. Anybody, no final thoughts? No final thoughts?
Well, this is going to be the second part.
All right. Ending it. Now. I'll see you people on the next episode. We're talking about aliens or some shit. I don't know.